Welcome back here to Championship Saturday here at the 30th Annual Trojan Classic. We are here for the championship game of the girls' game between Hillsboro and Hesston, a rivalry that has stretched over the past 10 years that has gotten more and more serious over the past couple years as Hesston defeated the Trojans in the quarterfinal of the Trojan Classic last year. Keys to the game for both teams: Trojans want to score fast, they want to play good defense, but Hesston, their key for the game has got to be to slow down the two key scorers of the Trojans, Zaylee Worth and Savannah Shahan. If they can stop them and force other players to score the team, that's probably their goal. Another goal for the Trojans would be to slow down Kendall Brugan, the superstar point guard for the Swathers, who brings it up the court. She is an excellent player, a couple D1 offers, and that is going to be the main goal for the Trojans, is they can slow her down to slow down the rest of the team. As we'll go over the starters, starting with Hesston, number 3, Kendall Brugan, number 5, Callie Yoder, number 15, Abby Proctor, number 20, Casey Mason, and number 35, Ava McGill. And your starting lineup for the Trojans: number 0, Amaya Worth, number 5, Kingsley Ratzliff, 11, Ansley Brewer, 21, Savannah Shahan, and 22, Zaylee Worth. We'll be back at the tip-off. We're back here for the jump ball. It'll be between Hesston's Kendall Brugan and Hillsboro's Savannah Shahan. As we start here, here's the jump. Tip back. It'll be Hesston to start with the possession. Abby Proctor scoops it up. She'll pass to Yoder. Yoder passes over to McGill. McGill at the top, guarded by Zaylee Worth. It'll be Proctor at the top of the key. Over to Yoder. She's guarded by Ratzliff, dribbling. Looks around. Up to Mason at the top. To Brugan in the corner. She's guarded by Amaya Worth. Screen by Mason. Brugan dribbling. Tries to get the step back. No space. Proctor at the top. To McGill. Driving on Worth. Tries to get it. Mason with the easy bucket. Is that pass by McGill? Nice dump off there to the post down low as Casey Mason will get the bucket for the Swathers to start. It's Amaya Worth will bring it up. She's guarded by Kendall Brugan. Is they're going to go over to Shahan. To Ratzliff. Screen by Shahan. Over to Brewer. Back to Worth in the corner. Shot fake. Over to Ratzliff in the corner for 3. She trades one back. Kingsley Ratzliff starts it off for the Trojans with a 3-pointer from the corner. As Hesston will get it started here quick. Yoder will bring it up over to Brugan. Back to Proctor at the top to McGill. They're swinging around quickly here. McGill guarded by Worth. Taken away by Zaylee Worth. But McGill will get it right back. They're both going to dive for it. Can't get it as Yoder will scoop it up and try and reset the offense. No, Swather's going to score quick here. Nice crossover by Brugan. And she's going to draw the foul on the shot. And they're going to say on the floor as the possession will stay with the Swathers as they'll get an inbound play here. McGill to pass in. She gets it into Brugan. In the corner, guarded by Amaya Worth. To Yoder at the top. Over to McGill. Top of the key, swings it to Proctor. To Yoder. Guarded by Ratzliff. Good defense thrown away there by Kingsley Ratzliff. And Zaylee Worth will bring it up to get the offense set up here. And she's going to take to Ratzliff. Amaya Worth, top of the key. Shot fake, doesn't go anywhere. Brewer. Back to Zaylee Worth in the corner. Good defense there by Ava McGill. She's going to take it. She's going to draw, and they're going to get 2 shots there for Zaylee Worth as she draws the foul there on Hesston's number 0. Hesston's number 20, Casey Mason, as Zaylee will go to line to shoot 2 here. Hillsboro doing what they want here early, trying to slow down the starter Bruggen from scoring points. Can they do it for the rest of the game is the question to be known. And the Swathers also doing what they want to do by not letting Zaylee and Savannah get the ball as much. Worth's second shot. That falls. 4-2, 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Yoder will bring it up. She's going to be guarded by Ratzliff. Sets the offense up. Ratzliff pokes the ball over to Bruggen in the corner. She's going to take a baseline there. Pass over Proctor at the top for 3. Doesn't quite fall, but rebound by Casey Mason. Nice rebound there by Mason. And she's going to get out to Bruggen for 3. That falls. Cannot leave her that open as her three-pointer falls. Good offensive rebound there by Casey Mason, and she picks up the assist up to Kendall Bruggen. As Amaya Worth will bring it up here. The screen by her sister to the corner for Brewer. To Shahan at the top, guarded by Proctor. Dribbling to Zaylee Worth to set the offense. To Ratzliff. Amaya Worth in the corner. She's going to dribble it. Inside, Zaylee. Over to Ratzliff. Her second shot, 3 of the game. Just rims out. Rebound there by McGill. Bruggen going to get the offense set up here quick. She's going to take it. Slows it down and goes back top to McGill. As it'll go over to Yoder in the corner. And she's going to call for the screen, but doesn't use it. Take a baseline. Can't find anywhere. Taken away there by Zaylee Worth. As we are looking at a fast-paced defensive battle right now between the Swathers and the Trojans. As Maya Worth at the top, shot fake. Looks inside for Worth, but her pass just sails over the hand there of Zaylee Worth. And it'll be Swather basketball. Both teams playing very good defense here as we start. Forcing turnovers and not allowing a lot of baskets. Forcing each other to make silly mistakes as Yoder will bring it up, guarded by Ratzliff. Passes bounce past to Mason, over to McGill. Looks inside to Proctor. Bruggen, her shot, pull up. That falls. Kendall Bruggen cooking here early as she's got 5 of the Swathers 7 about halfway here through the first quarter. As Worth sets the offense up, over to Ratzliff in the corner. The screen by Brewer. Looking, finds Shahan. Pass to Zaylee Worth. Calls for the screen to the corner for Amaya Worth. Pass to Brewer. Coach Ratzliff wants more ball movement. That's what the Trojans' key to success has been all year. The 3 ball by Worth. That falls. She creates space off the screen by Ansley Brewer and cashes out the 3 at the top of the key. 7-7 here. Yoder brings it up. Over to McGill. Looks inside. Brewer had her sealed. Ball poked away. Zaylee Worth playing suffocating defense. Can't go anywhere with it. Gets it to Bruggen. Guarded by Amaya Worth. Nice move there by Kendall Bruggen as she's going to find McGill on the wing. Way deep 3 from the logo. Doesn't quite fall. As it'll be Trojan basketball here. In for the Swathers, number 10, Ella Kate Phillips. As Amaya Worth sets the offense. She's guarded by Phillips. Pass off to Zaylee. Pass off to Ratzliff. Into Shahan. Looks backside. Zaylee can't control it, but she was wide open. 3 ball by Amaya Worth. That falls. She's got 2 back-to-back three-pointers. The freshman, Amaya Worth, cashes out from the top of the key, and now the corner. She has been an excellent addition to the offense, filling the role as the outside three-point shooter. Additionally, helping Kingsley Ratzliff also help shoot three-pointers this year. Trojans wanted to improve offensively, and they did. They have improved shooting the three-pointer this year a lot. As Proctor at the top. Pass off to Yoder. She'll get the offense set. Over to Phillips. Almost poked away there by Worth. Looks around. Can't find one. Bounce pass up at the top of the key to Yoder. Bruggen. Guarded by Amaya Worth. Nice spin move there by Bruggen. Her shot. Tough shot. Good way to get separation there. A tough shot, though, by Bruggen. Doesn't quite fall. As Amaya Worth And the Zaleyworth will get the offense set. Going to get some advice here from Coach Ratzliff. They're going to call for one of their plays. As Bruggen will play head first on Zaleyworth. Amaya Worth now, screened by Ansley Brewer. Pull up three, doesn't fall off the front iron. Rebound Proctor, as she's going to look up to find someone here. Can't find anyone. Bruggen out, wide open three, doesn't quite fall. Good rebound by Mason, and a good tough bucket by Casey Mason as she gets another key offensive rebound here early for the Swathers and gets a nice putback. As Amaya Worth trying to get something set here for the Trojans. To the corner for Zaleyworth, guarded by Bruggen. Across to Brewer. Zaleyworth. The screen by Brewer. And she draws the foul. They're going to get an and one there. As Mason a little slow to get up. Hopefully she's all right. So they're going to get a blocking foul here on number 20, Mason. And Zayla will go to line to shoot for an and one. Checking in for the Swathers, number 33, Kiara White, and number 35, Ava McGill back in the game. Her first and one free throw. That falls. Trojans start off nice here, 13-9. Swathers want to get some offense, continuing to get offense going here. Bruggen will bring it up, guarded by Maya Worth. Over to the corner for McGill. Phillips. Looking around, bounce pass to Bruggen. Had their post sealed inside. Could have looked in there for White. Proctor at the top. She's guarded by Brewer. Pass off to McGill. Get something set. Bruggen. Phillips. Over to McGill. Guarded by Ratzliff. Trojans playing good defense, making it hard for the Swathers to do anything. White inside. Nice tip there by Maya Worth. Phillips in the corner. She's going to take a baseline. Can't find anything. Inside to White. Out to McGill. Up to Proctor. Off the hand of the Trojans. It'll stay with the Swathers. So they're going to get an inbound play here, trying to get some offense set for this possession. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. McGill to pass in. Inside to Proctor. Easy bucket. Can't quite get the finish. Contest late there by the Trojans. To Ratzliff. Trying to force it quickly down the court. Doesn't work. They'll get something set here. 37 seconds left. Screen by Brewer. Over to the corner for Ratzliff. Shot fake. Doesn't go. Nice move by Zaleyworth. And she draws the and one. Zaleyworth will go to the line for a second consecutive and one. To try and grow the Trojans' lead early here to 7. Call on number 33 for the Swathers. Doesn't get it. Rebound White. Proctor to bring it up. Tough basket there by Worth. Falls. Proctor setting the offense. Calls for the screen. No calls for the ball pass. Bruggen to get it set. Back to Proctor. Movement across the lane. Phillips to McGill on the corner. Bruggen at the top. She's going to try and dribble around. Finds Phillips for three. Doesn't quite fall. At the end of the first quarter, Trojans lead 15-9. Some takeaways here from the first quarter. Both teams playing solid defense. Swathers just need to be sound more on the fouls inside and just need to be more consistent on offense. I think they have the open looks. I think they're playing great defensively. They're doing a great defensive scheme here, the Swathers are, but they just are struggling to get unlucky down there with the foul calls. And on offense, they just have to put the ball in the hoop. Back at the start of the second quarter. Starting the second quarter here. Looks like it'll be Trojan basketball. Brewer will inbound. Worth will get it started. Starting 5 back in for the Swathers. Same 5 in for the Trojans. Amaya Worth guarded by Yoder. Pass off to Worth. Pass off to Ratzliff. Shahan inside, Zaylee Worth, and she's going to get the easy bucket. Really nice backside cut there by Zaylee Worth, and good dime there by Savannah Shahan. She's got 8 to start. Proctor trying to get started quickly here. This will be McGill at the top, over to Bruggen. Over to Proctor for 3. Doesn't fall, rebound. Zaylee Worth. She'll take it up. She's guarded by McGill. Screen, Amaya Worth, guarded by Proctor. Over to Ratzliff. Shahan in the corner. Going to go up top to Zaylee Worth. Almost poked away there by Kendall Bruggen. Playing good defense on Worth right now. Up top, they're going to get a traveling violation there on Zaylee Worth. And it'll be Swather basketball. Bruggen playing good defense right now on Zaylee Worth. Yoder bringing it up. Guarded by Ratzliff. Over to McGill. She's guarded by Zaylee Worth. Casey Mason at top. Bruggen. McGill. Mason. Swather's quick passes here. Back to McGill. Back up top to Yoder. Trojans playing great defense right now. Almost poked away there. Pass to Proctor. Looking to do something here. Nice move by Abby Proctor. Good defense there by Zaylee Worth. She gets the block. Good, really nice move there by Abby Proctor, but the backside help was just there for the Trojans. This will be McGill to inbound. McGill to Bruggen in the corner. Good move there by Kendall Bruggen. Pull up Jay. Doesn't quite fall. Rebound to Maya Worth. Just rims out. Maya Worth bringing it up. To Brewer. Pass over to Zaylee Worth. Screen by Ansley Brewer. Rebound there by Ansley Brewer, and they're going to get a foul call there on Mason. Interesting foul call. I don't really know what that was, but White, Kiara White in for the Swathers. Worth the inbound up top to Shahan, to Brewer. Around, over to Zaylee Worth. Inside to Shahan, her shot. That falls, nice fadeaway shot there by Savannah Shahan as she creates separation in the jump falls as Trojans get their lead to 10 here, leading 19-9 with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the second quarter. Proctor, dribbling. And Hesston is going to call a timeout as they found themselves in a rut there down there. Hillsboro game plan is going exactly how they want it to. Swather's game plan is going well, I think, on the offensive side. I think they're just getting the unlucky side of the rim. A lot of their shots seem to be rimming out. Defensively, they might want to focus more on not allowing so much in the paint and forcing the Trojans to shoot outside of the paint. We'll be back after this timeout. It'll be Swather basketball on the baseline. Proctor to pass in. Goes up top to McGill, taken away by Zaylee Worth. Intercepts the pass intended for McGill. Looks down to Shahan. Really nice takeaway there by Callie Yoder as she takes that right back from the Trojans. Kendall Bruggen. She's going to take it. Really nice bucket there. Really quick. Only needs one dribble to get across the half and gets the easy bucket there for the Swathers. As Amaya Worth will get the offense set. Over to Brewer, now to Zaylee Worth. She's going to take it up top to Kingsley Ratzliff for 3. That falls. Kingsley Ratzliff with her second 3 of the game. Trojans shooting on all cylinders right now on the offensive side of the ball. McGill in the corner. White at top, her pull-up shot. Just rims out, rebound Brewer. But taken away there. And they're gonna get a foul call on the Swathers. Reach in. Number 25, Talia Jost will check in for Trojans. In for number 11, Nancy Brewer. Zaylee Worth will get the offense set. Trojans have to keep doing what they're doing on both sides of the ball right now. Jost inside. They're going to get a traveling violation there on the Trojans. And it'll go back to being Swather basketball. Checking in for the Swathers, number 10, L.K. Phillips. Callie Yoder will bring it up. She's going to be guarded by Kingsley Ratzliff. Over to White. Looking around. To Phillips at the top of the key. To Bruggen. Nice crossover move there. Nice spin move. Loses the defender, but had backside help. Phillips in the corner. Bounce pass over to White. She's going to go over to Yoder. To Bruggen. Deep three, blocked by Amaya Worth. She might not be very big, but she plays really good defense. And she'll bring it up here, gets the block, and scoops it up to start the offense. Over to Zaylee. She's going to take it, spins, nothing there. Jost to the top, inside to Worth. Can't get anything. Nice bucket there by Zaylee Worth. She hits the hezzy one way, puts it up back the other way, and takes it off the corner. She's got 10 points here in the first half. As Yoder, guarded by Ratzliff, gonna take a baseline. Proctor's shot. Looking around, can't find anything to Bruggen. Over to Phillips. Over to Phillips, now to Bruggen. Inside to White. Is they're not gonna get a foul there. Got White, gets 2 rebounds in a matter of seconds. I was gonna say it's Swather basketball. In for the Trojans, number 11, Ansley Brewer. Trojans fans seem to be a little upset. Did not see what they saw. Look over to Proctor. Over to Phillips. Over to Bruggen. Crossover, poked away there by Amaya Worth. She is playing great defense on the Swather superstar right now. Pass over to Callie Yoder. Looks inside. Proctor had her sealed. Her shot, nice move there by Abby Proctor. Seals off the inside move and shoots the fade, and that falls. As Amaya Worth get the offense set. Screen there by Shahan. Looks over, finds Zaylee in the corner. Get Brewer up top. Back to Zaylee. She almost loses the ball. She gets it back. Now to Amaya. She's going to take it over to Ratzliff. Looks inside. Good defense by Proctor. And they're going to say Swather basketball. Last touched by number 22, Zaylee Worth. And checking in for the Swathers, number 35, Ava McGill. Both teams, the second half of the second quarter, playing good defense. Swathers just have to finish baskets. And they'll put themselves right back in this game. McGill, guarded by Worth. Phillips to Yoder, back to Phillips. Over to White, over back to Yoder. Inside, shot doesn't fall, rebound by Worth as Coach Ratzliff tells them to slow it down, get their composure, and get a bucket. Worth to get it set, she'll give it to her sister. At the top, Amaya Worth. Coach Ratzliff with an aggressive call of what they're supposed to be running. They get the offense set here, Amaya at the logo. Screen by Worth. Pull up three, doesn't fall. Good, almost rebounded there by Ansley Brewer, but Bruggen scoops it away. It'll be Swather basketball. Yoder taking it up to the corner for McGill. Poked off her foot, scoops it back up though. Inside Proctor, she sealed her off. Gets the pass across to Yoder. Shot fake. Kiara White, top of the key. Jump shot doesn't fall, rebound Worth. Good shot there by the post for the Swathers. White just doesn't fall. Worth. Gonna dribble a little bit at the half-court line. Gonna take some time off the clock. She needs to be headsy of that half-court line. Doesn't want to get a backcourt violation here. Screen by Brewer, cause a little bit of separation, bounce pass to Ratzliff. Back at the top of the key, Shahan. And they're gonna get a foul call there, send it to the baseline. Trojans basketball, 45 seconds left on the clock. And checking in for the Swathers, number 15, Abby Proctor, and checking in for the Trojans, number 30, Bailey Goeth. And Zaylee Worth will inbound the basketball. Looking for something. We're gonna get a 3-second call in the lane on the Trojans. And it'll be Swather basketball with 45.8 left in the second quarter. Yoder to bring it up. She's gonna be guarded by Goeth. Over to Proctor, guarded by Brewer. Kinderbergen's shot doesn't fall. Rebound Worth, 28 seconds left. I assume they'll hold here for last shot. See if they can recreate some magic from last night. Maya Worth will take it up at the top of the court. Taking some time off the clock. Phillips face guarding. She loses her dribble for a second. Gets it back, looks inside. Zaylee Worth, her bucket falls for another and one for Zaylee Worth, and she's gonna go to the line for a chance to have 13 here in the first half. Really nice way to attack the basket and draw the foul by Zaylee Worth. As her free throw doesn't fall. Taken away there! Deep three by Amaya Worth doesn't fall. As the Trojans with a great first half on both sides of the ball. 26 points on the scoreboard against a very, very good Hesston Swathers team. Keys for the Trojans, keep doing what they're doing. Keep attacking the basket, drawing fouls. Defensively, keep doing what they're doing. Impressive from Maya Worth to hold Hesston's best player to only 7 points in the first half. By now, she has around 15 against most teams. So I'm very impressed by the Trojans' perimeter defense. If the Swathers want to get themselves back in this game, they have to score. They have to score. They have to get open shots and not force shots inside. They also have to stop fouling so much down low and letting the Trojans go to the line to get so many free points. And we will be back at the start of the second half.
MB Foundation began to help better serve people and churches of the U.S. Mennonite Brethren Church family. With core values of integrity, stewardship, and service, our mission is to encourage generosity to gather, manage, and distribute resources. We are a family of families helping others carry out biblical principles. We call that giving meaning to money.
Well, I'm Shannon Parsons. I am the owner here at Level Up Nutrition. Our mission statement would be that we just want to enrich people's lives with healthy nutrition and weight management. But basically the features that we promote are weight management, muscle gain. We can provide more energy. We can also help people who need to gain weight. So there's lots of different options for people.
Hi, my name is Mallory Ediger and this is Villa Bea. I started this shop with my mom to really create a community and a place for people to come in Hillsboro to hang out and shop.
Dale's Supermarket, family run since 1959. Local and delicious groceries as well as great prices. Check out our weekly deals in the Hillsboro Free Press. Come in and see our great selection of fresh deli meats and our world famous sausage ready to take home. We're conveniently located on the corner of Main and Grand, so stop in today for all your grocery needs. Welcome back to Trojan TV for the start here of the second half of the Trojan Classic Girls Championship game between Hillsboro and Hesston. Same starters will be in for both teams. A couple thank yous to our sideline camera operator, Jaden Franz, our main camera operator, Grace Hine, and our stream runner, Miss Bailey Kaufman. Swathers have to look to score more, play better defense, not foul. Trojans are going to keep doing the same thing. That's going to be Swather basketball start, Proctor to inbound. Yoder, set it up. Yoder, guarded by Ratzliff. Looks inside Mason to Proctor, guarded by Brewer. McGill at the top, pass over to Yoder. We'll see what Coach Richardson told them at halftime to see if he got them energized to put themselves back in this game. Nice cut there by Bruggen. She's going to draw the foul. And she'll go line to shoot 2. From what I know, she's pretty good at basketball. It's Amaya's second foul. She knocks down the first. And here's the second. It falls. Both fall there for Kendall Bruggen. As Amaya Worth will bring it up. She'll be guarded by Yoder. To Shahan, over to Worth. She's guarded by Yoder, over to Ratzliff. Trojans running a bit of a slower pace offense here to get the easy shot, the open shot. Back over to Shahan. Zaylee Worth to the corner of Maya Worth for 3. Doesn't fall. Scooped up there by Ratzliff. Up top, Shahan for 3. Doesn't fall. Rebound there by Zaylee Worth. And she's going to dribble it up. She's going to attack. Floater doesn't fall. Rebound Proctor. The pass over to Bruggen. Swathers start with good defense here. Inside Mason. Kick out Yoder. Shot fake. Nice shot fake there by Yoder. Nice pass there by Callie Yoder. To the corner. Casey Mason gets her own rebound. Gets her own rebound again. And they're going to get a foul call there. She'll go to line to shoot 2. It's like Coach Richardson lit a flame under these girls at halftime. See if our Trojans here can get themselves back into it, not be too complacent to start the second half. Our first free throw. First one doesn't fall. Here's her second. Doesn't fall. Poked out of bounds. Trojan basketball. And Bailey Goeth checking in for the Trojans. Zero Worth will come out. Zaylee Worth will bring it up. Let's get the offense set. See what they can do here on offense. Trojans used attacking the basket very well in the first half. Drew a lot of fouls. Taken away there by Bruggen. She's going to take it away. Easy layup there for Kendall Bruggen, and she's going to start this second half here hot. She starts the second half here with 4 points, bringing the lead of the Trojans from 13 to 4 to 13 to 9. Good pass there. Goeth's bucket, that falls. Nice assist there by Worth. That's what Zaylee does. She brings so much attention to her that it makes her teammates open. Proctor over to Yoder. Over to McGill. Down to Mason. Back up to McGill. Across to Yoder. Inside Mason. Or inside Proctor. Shot blocked. Proctor gets her own rebound. Bruggen for 3, wide open. Proctor gets her own rebound. Just as she gets her own rebound again. 3 offensive rebounds for Abby Proctor. 4 offensive rebounds for Abby Proctor. 3 off of her own shot. Trojans have to box out. They want to get the ball back. And they're going to get a foul there on number 22, Worth. Zaylee Worth. That's her first. McGill to inbound to Proctor. Going to pass off to Bruggen. She's going to take a baseline. What a good take there by Kendall Bruggen. She is starting off very well. She's got 6. She took that baseline and did not look back. Easy bucket there for Bruggen as Worth will get it set. Lead still at 9. Bounce pass over to Ratzliff. To Brewer. Inside. And they're going to get a push. On number 20, Mason. And that's her 4th. 5 fouls to foul out in high school basketball. Saley Worth to inbound. Brewer. Over to Worth. So the Swathers may have switched into a zone this half. And they're going to get a charge call on Worth. And there'll be Swather basketball. Proctor to inbound. Yoder bringing it up. She's guarded by Ratzliff. To McGill. Up top to Proctor. A lot of space. She's going to take it. Pull up Jay. Doesn't quite fall. Nice rebound there by Kiara White. And they're going to get a foul call down low. I don't think we're going to hear a lot of more complaining about the fouls not being even here in the second half. They're going to send her a line to shoot 2 here. Her first free throw doesn't fall. Here's her second free throw. Doesn't fall either, but almost rebounded by Proctor, but taken back by Zaylee Worth. Tries to go across there to Ratzliff, but tipped away by... Almost tipped and taken away there by the Swathers. Cut to go with. Out to Brewer. Back up top to Zaylee Worth, but she'll get the offense set. And they're going to get another charge call there on the Trojans. And that's Zaylee's second of the half. Swathers have put themselves in a position to put themselves back in this game. And they have done very well playing defense here. Exactly what they want to do. They want to draw fouls. Draw offensive fouls here as Yoder will bring it up. Over to Bruggen. She thought about shooting it. That would have been very deep 3. Oh, in for the Trojans, or in for the Swathers, number 10, L.K. Phillips. Looks to White. Pass over to Bruggen. They're going to get a 3 seconds or a carrying call. I couldn't quite tell by the sign. And checking in for the Swathers, number 35, Ava McGill. It's going to be Zaylee Worth to bring it up. She'll be guarded by Callie Yoder. Trojans have to get the offense rolling here. They don't want to find themselves in a dud they can't get out of. And they're going to get a timeout there. Good timeout there by Coach Ratzliff. Sit the girls down and go through what they need to do to get the offense going. Swathers playing very good defense here to start the second half. If they can get their scoring going, we could look at ourselves in a very tight game here. We'll be back after this timeout. We're going to start here after the timeout. Trojan basketball, Worth to inbound. So go to the corner for Brewer. Back up to Zaylee Worth. Trying to get something set here. Back up top to Zaylee Worth. She'll dribble to the top of the key to get something to go here. Pass off to Ratzliff. Pass off to Brewer. Back up to Saylor. Almost poked away there by Bruggen, and they're going to get a foul call there on number 3, Bruggen. She tried to jump the passing lane, and they thought there was a little too much contact. And they're going to get a 30-second timeout by the Swathers. Swathers going to think something over here. Maybe they saw something they didn't like from the Trojans. They want to get this offense reset, or get their defense reset. After this timeout, we'll be back. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll back. Trojans ball. Worth to inbound. Looking for the inbound. To the corner for Brewer. Back up top to Worth. Getting the offense rolling here. Over to Ratzliff. Over to Go With. So they're going to go over to Brewer. Back to Zaleyworth. She's dribbling around to the top. Over to Shahan. Open 3. Doesn't fall. And that ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Swather basketball again. Swather's making it very hard for the Trojans to get shots up. Bruggen looks to go across. Pass sails out of bounds over the hands of Phillips. Back Trojans basketball. We've got a little bit of sloppy basketball being played right now. Hopefully both teams can get this together so we can get ourselves an entertaining game. Worth to set the offense. Trojans drastically need to score some points here in the third quarter. She's going to call for the screen. Call for the pass off. She's going to pass it off to Kingsley Ratzliff. She's going to dribble at the top. Ratzliff can't find anybody. They're going to get a traveling violation there on number 5, Kingsley Ratzliff. Back to Swather, possession. Proctor to pass in, Yoder to get it set. See what the Swathers can do here. Yoder guarded by Ratzliff. Over to Proctor. Goes across to Phillips to the corner. Bruggen. She was open. They're going to get a blocking foul called on Shahan. And that'll be the Trojans' 6th one. So Bruggen will go line for a 1-and-1. That's Shahan's first foul of the game. Bruggen's first shot. Or not a 1-and-1. Call a shooting foul, I guess. So Bruggen has 2 shots, and she hits the first one. Trojan lead cut to 8. Trojan ball doesn't fall. Good rebound there by Ansley Brewer. She passes back to Zaleyworth to get it set. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trojans lead 28-20. Holding on to an 8-point lead as long as they possibly can. Trying to get something to score here. Haven't scored in a couple possessions. Trying to break this streak of not scoring points. Zaleyworth to the top. She's guarded by Callie Yoder. Tries to cross over, nothing there. Looks inside Shahan. Her shot, that doesn't fall. Rebound Proctor. Swathers getting it closer and closer. Almost taken away there by Zaleyworth, and she'll just knock the ball out of bounds. And checking in for the Swathers, number 35, McGill. Coming out, number 33, Kiara White. Looks like Coach Ratzliff is going to wait to put back in the full starters, as he does not want Amaya Worth going into the fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Proctor, inside Phillips. Back outside Proctor. Back inside. Scooped up there by the Trojans. Worth to bring it down. She's going to look to take it. Can't find. Inside to Brewer. Back out to Ratzliff. Inside Shahan. Taken away there by Proctor. Nice move there by Abby Proctor. She's going to take it away. Zaleyworth doesn't want to get a foul there. And that layup falls. Lead cut to 6 here with 1:30 left in the second quarter. Third quarter, this game is getting very intense. It is getting close here as the Swathers cut a 13-point lead down to 6 here in the third quarter. I think this is exactly what me and Aaron were talking about yesterday on the broadcast, when we want to see which team who hasn't played in a close game yet this year can handle the pressure. Which team's going to be complacent with the lead, which team's not going to be complacent with the lead. Right now, the Trojans are feeling all the pressure in the world right now. All the momentum right now forcing towards the Swathers. The Swathers took back the momentum for the end of the second half. end of the first half, and now they are put all the momentum back in their shoes. We'll see which team can prove themselves to be the better one here with 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. As this gym is getting loud behind us, as Zaylee Worth will get it set. "35 seconds left. Worth dribbling, guarded by Yoder. Has to get something set. Poked out of bounds by Yoder. Trojan basketball. Joe's checking in. She's gonna sub out Shahan. Trojans have to get something to go here. 31 seconds left, 6-point lead, have not scored in a while. So we're gonna see if they can get something set. Inbounds to Ratzliff, back to Zaylee Worth. 30 seconds, 29. Across, Ratzliff, over to Go With. Pass inside Worth. And she's gonna draw the foul on the shot and she'll go line shoot 2, 21 seconds left. Zaylee Worth to shoot 2. Fouls on number 33, White. That's her second. She knocks the first one down. Easy free throw there for Zaylee Worth. Lead back up to 7. And the second free throw also falls. Proctor to inbound, 20 seconds left here. What can the Swathers do? I'm sure they're gonna try and get the ball through their best player, Bruggen. See if she can get a shot up. Yoder to the top, 11 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5 seconds here, nothing. Proctor puts a shot up, falls! And she'll end the third quarter with a 3, cutting the Trojans' lead to 5 points. Trojans have all the adversity towards them. Swathers have all the momentum. Trojans have to bounce back here and have a very, very good fourth quarter. They do not want to find themselves in a situation where they have to put themselves back in the lead for going down. Trojans have to start this quarter hot. We'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. We're back here at the start of the fourth quarter. Real quick, I want to shout out Dawson Bolt for telling me that 1-on-1s do not exist in high school basketball. So thank you for that. As Amaya Worth will start the fourth quarter, guarded by Yoder. She'll pass the ball off to Zaylee Worth, see if the Trojans get some magic going to end this scoring drought. She'll pass off to Amaya Worth. Over to Ratzliff. Back to Amaya Worth. Shot fake, Ratzliff for 3. Falls! Kingsley Ratzliff buries the 3 to put it back to 8 points. That's what the Trojans need. They need a quick basket. Kingsley Ratzliff is there to hit the 3-pointer. To the corner, McGill. Proctor guarded by Brewer. Over to Bruggen, guarded by Worth. She's gonna take it on her. Bounce pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, Swathers, Trojan basketball. This is what the Trojans had to do to start the fourth quarter. They had to play good defense, they had to force turnovers, and they had to start with a score, and right now they're doing exactly that. As Amaya Worth will bring it up. She's guarded by Callie Yoder. Over to the corner for Zaylee Worth. To Kingsley Ratzliff. Down low to Brewer. Back up to Ratzliff. Inside to Shahan. Ball's almost taken away there by Yoder. To the corner. They're going to get a foul. Foul call number 5, Yoder. That's her first of the night. It's Worth to inbound. Up to Shahan. Almost taken away there by Bruggen. Way to recover there by Shahan. As Worth at the top, trying to get the offense set. Back up to Yoder. Yoder dribbling. Worth dribbling, guarded by Yoder. Passed off from Worth to Ratzliff. There to Amaya Worth. Gonna take it baseline. Can't find anything. Over to Shahan. Saley Worth for three. Doesn't fall. Picked up there by White. Proctor gets it to set the offense. 8-point Trojans lead. Proctor setting it up. Pass off to Bruggen. Deep three. Doesn't fall. Rebound there by Abby Proctor. She has been a monster on the offensive rebound side. And they're going to get a foul call there on Shahan. That's her second, I believe, of the night. White to go to the line to shoot two. Oh, first one there on number 11, Ansley. That's her second, Ansley Brewer. White on her second free throw. Doesn't fall. Rebound Brewer. 8-point lead stays. Amaya Worth to get the offense set. She'll be guarded by Yoder. 5:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Trojans have to get something set here. Great defense played there by number 5, Yoder. Looking inside, poked away by Proctor, picked up by White. Bruggen's gonna force it down the court. Nice move there by Kendall Bruggen. Layup doesn't fall though. Used the hop step. That was a really nice move there, but the layup just doesn't quite fall. As Amaya Worth will try and get the offense set. Trojans need to slow it down and not force so many shots here. Pass taken away there by Yoder. Looks down Bruggen. No foul. Shot falls. Trojan lead cut to 6. Great perimeter defense being played right now by number 5, Callie Yoder. Timeout, Coach Michael Ratzliff. Trojans are going to talk it over to 5 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Have to do something better offensively. They have to do better defensively. Can't allow turnovers. They can't allow fast breaks. We'll be back after this timeout. It'll be the Trojans here. Worth to inbound. Worth to inbound. Looking around. Gets the inbound to her sister. She'll be guarded by Yoder. Zaylee Worth at the top to the corner to Brewer. Look around, back to Zaylee Worth. They're going to get a reach-in foul there on Callie Yoder. As they're going to go right back to inbounding the basketball. Trojans look to get something to go offensively. Try and get the offense to be run through Amaya Worth. Find the open shot with someone on the court here. She'll get it set. Zaylee Worth, top of the key. Passes back to Amaya Worth to the corner for Ratzliff. She'll dribble it. Passes back to Amaya Worth. Over to the corner, Shahan for three. That falls! Savannah Shahan from the corner. Catches the three out. Excellent three-pointer there by Savannah Shahan to put the Trojans lead to 9 as the Swathers have to get a bucket here to keep this game close. Yoder, and they're gonna get a foul call there on 22 Worth. Gonna have a reach in. Checking in for the Swathers, number 20 Mason, number 10 LK Phillips. Phillips inbound and checking in for the Trojans, number 30, Bailey Goeth. 4 fouls. We do not want to see Zaylee Worth foul out here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Proctor. Proctor, nice move. Looks around. They're going to get a traveling violation there on Abby Proctor as she had a nice spin move, sets her feet. but just moves the back one and gets the travel call. Inbound to Amaya. Amaya guarded by Yoder. 4:30 left in the fourth quarter of the Trojan Classic Championship. Looking around. Pass over. Brewer to the corner for Shahan. Looking around back to Worth. Can't find anything, back to Brewer. Over to Ratzliff. Looking around back to Brewer. Back to Ratzliff. Inside to Worth. Back out to Amaya Worth. She puts up the floater. That falls! Great floater there by Amaya Worth, and that falls. Trojans are getting out of the dud offensively and look to be scoring more points here. Amaya Worth has 8 points here in this game tonight. Over to Phillips. Mason in the corner. Brugan. Crossover. Nice dribble moves there by Kendall Brugan. Over to Phillips. Her shot doesn't fall. And they're going to get an over-the-back call on Mason, and that is her 5th foul of the night. So they'll have to sub her out, and they will bring in 33, White. And it'll be Amaya Worth to bring it up. She will be guarded by Yoder down the court. Trojans have looked to form the student section, and they're going to try and get this gym loud. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left here. Good defense there by Callie Yoder, trying to force it away, but can't quite get it out. Inside, Worth to the corner. Amaya Worth for 3. Doesn't quite fall out the front iron. She gets her own rebound. Inside to Zaylee Worth. Can't pass it back out to Ratzliff. Looking back to Amaya Worth to get the offense going, to get it set. Guarded by Callie Yoder. Screened by Zaylee Worth to the corner for Brewer. Back to Amaya Worth for 3. That falls! Amaya Worth has 11 points tonight for the Trojans. She buries another 3 in clutch time. 41-27, the Trojans lead here in the fourth quarter. As Callie Yoder will be guarded by Kingsley Ratzliff. Over to Phillips, to Proctor. Up top, goes off the hand of Yoder, and it'll be Trojan basketball. Trojans are dominating this fourth quarter. Timeout, Hesston. Trojans look to continue dominating the fourth quarter. Great play defensively and offensively. We'll be back after this timeout. Worth to inbound. Amaya Worth to get it set. Guarded by McGill. Dribbling, takes it baseline, across the Ratzliff, inside to Shahan. Across to Brewer, back to Ratzliff. Inside to Zaylee Worth. Oh, had the backside cut with Shahan, just couldn't see her. Step back 3 for Amaya Worth. Stop playing! She buries another 3. 14 here in the fourth quarter for 14 points for Amaya Worth. A step back 3 from the freshman. McGill for 3. And the Swathers answer back with the three-pointer of their own as the Trojans lead by 14. Pass up to Zaylee Worth, guarded by Proctor. To Amaya Worth. Get the offense set. 1:55 left here. Zaylee Worth, dribbling, guarded by Proctor. Gonna pass it off to her sister. Good defense there by Ava McGill. To the top for Ratzliff. Inside. And they're gonna get a foul call there on 15 Proctor. And they're going to pass it into the baseline. That's her third of the night. Inbound pass. They might get a 5-second violation here, and they're going to get a timeout there by Coach Ratzliff. Timeout by Coach Ratzliff here. Trojans have to find something here offensively. They can ice this game with a bucket here. We'll be back after this timeout. Worth to inbound, 14-point lead, 1:39 left. Set over to Shahan immediately. Up top to Amaya Worth. Screen by her sister. Almost shot fake, over to Shahan. Up top to Brewer. Good defense there by LK Phillips. Taken away there by McGill. And she's going to trip and lose the ball, and they're going to get a foul call there on Kingsley Ratzliff. Coach Ratzliff did not like the call there. As it'll be Swather basketball. She'll go to the line to shoot two. That's Kingsley Ratzliff's first foul of the game. Yoder to inbound. Yoder inbounding. Inside to Proctor. Proctor to White, to McGill in the corner. Over to Bruggen at the top. Looking to do something with the ball here. Inside, taken away by the Trojans. 1:08 left, and it is going to be a tough ask to ask the Swathers to come back for 14-point deficit with a minute left in this game. As the Trojans look to win the Trojan Classic. 2024 Trojan Classic champions, it looks to be like for the Trojans. To the corner, Shahan to ice the game. Doesn't fall. Rebound Brewer. Back up, 45 seconds left. Trojans gonna look to dribble it out here. Bruggen tries to steal it. Goes nowhere. Trojans are gonna hold the ball here. 35 seconds left, 14-point lead. Looking to win the Trojan Classic. Your Hillsboro Trojan girls as Zaylee Worth gets fouled. And they'll pass it in here, 31.3 seconds left. Shoot two here. This is the first one. Zaylee Worth. She knocks it down. Yoder to bring it up. Score quick here, I'm assuming. Gonna get it to Bruggen. Deep three-pointer for Kendall Bruggen. Doesn't fall. Rebound Shahan. That'll do it here in Hillsboro. As the Trojans will hold the ball with a 15-point lead left in this game. And that might do it here. Amaya Worth. 10 seconds. Your Trojan girls are the Trojan Classic champions. Impressive fourth quarter. Dominated by a dominated performance. And how much can you say about the freshman Amaya Worth? She comes in with 3 fouls, and she dominates from the coming in the fourth quarter. Very impressive. They did what they wanted to do. They got stops defensively. They forced the ball inside. They got baskets. And one thing we didn't see coming is they shot the three-pointer very well in the second half. Congratulations to the Trojans. Congratulations to the Swathers for a great Trojan Classic run. Thank you for watching Hillsboro Basketball Trojan Classic with us. Have a good night.